It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Just welcome back to the channel. We are here recording live from the mothership with some Real Madrid career mode. Another huge one, another live game for you guys from what might be some consistent live fixtures for you guys, because we have some big games coming up. Obviously, we have the Copa del Rey final in a matter of weeks, really, in a matter of weeks, end of the month, really. Copa del Rey final we have against Atletico Madrid, which is of course going to be a live game, massive game for the season, cup final against rivals. But we have an even bigger one potentially. You know, a game is big when it is itself a regular league game is potentially bigger than a cup final against rivals. You know the game is big. The El Clasico, second of the league campaign, I believe the fourth, maybe I believe the fourth, yeah, fourth of the season, obviously having two earlier in the season, one in the Copa del Rey and the other in the Super Copa. They've all been crackers. They've all been crackers. And the first one that took place at the Camp Nou in the La Liga was a brilliant game. And we're in for another one. The teams line up slightly different to how they did in that first game. Obviously, Pedro Neto and Sayuncu, new signings for Real Madrid made in January that weren't here. Same goes for Barcelona. Harry Maguire at the back. Oscar Mingueza at right back. Don't believe he started in the first game. It's a midfield three of Pedri, Busquets, and De Jong. And Depay starts this time over Philippe Coutinho, who started for Barcelona in the last one. So look, it's all in balance. The size and sheer magnitude of this game cannot be overstated. Whoever wins here today will end today as the league leaders, and that is huge heading into the final 9 games, what will be, of the La Liga campaign. And then obviously both sides having other focuses with the Champions League. Barcelona obviously out of the Copa del Rey, but Real Madrid still in it. It's going to be a razor close finish to this La Liga campaign as Barcelona kick us off here at the Bernabeu. 1-1 draw in the first game. What will we be treated to in this second game? Barcelona giving it away, and Carvajal caught by Jordi Alba, but it's given away again. This is what we saw early in the first fixture. Both sides giving it away. Vinicius is in behind, and Ter Stegen diving to his feet. That was, ooh. Is it going to be another messy start at the beginning of this game? Barcelona already giving the ball away carelessly twice. And then a ball over the top that should have been dealt with easily is absolutely fumbled at the back by Barcelona. And now Modric stepping up to take the resulting corner. It's a nice delivery in there. Almost onto the head of Casemiro by the looks of it. And Carvajal miscontrols right there. Barcelona have an opportunity to come forward. Depay is absolutely putting the burners on Carvajal right there. Real Madrid dropped very deep, and luckily they stepped up in time because Frankie de Jong was in behind, but very well with the offside trap being played right there by David Alaba at the back for Real Madrid. Now again, we have the 8-minute clock on, so longer half, sorry. But at the pace that this game has already started off on, this could be a very entertaining game with that much time to make things happen. Let me know in the comment section if you guys see any difference between my passing. You know, if it's improved. Damn near. Honestly, if I'm watching it almost looks like I'm playing unassisted. Well worked there by Real Madrid as they've got the ball out wide right. Neto crosses. Ends up going all the way back, and somehow that hasn't hit a hand. Oh, Neto's giving it away right there. Big opening. It almost looked like something was going to happen for Real Madrid as Barcelona give the ball away again. Well read by Eder Militao. He's had a fantastic season at the back for Real Madrid so far in this campaign. Real Madrid moving the ball around very slick as Modric tries a beautiful, what would have been a sensational ball. Crossfield reverse pass into Vinicius. Eyes on the back of his head, Luka Modric has. Obviously, rumors circulating after signing a 1-year extension with Real Madrid that maybe Modric will be considering retirement next season being his last year. He's given the ball away right there. Both teams starting a little bit sloppy in this game. Barcelona are yet to get themselves into it, but they come forward here. Dembele finds Frankie de Jong, and he forces a good save out of Thibaut Courtois. The first of the game that is made by Courtois. Real Madrid have already come up the other end, obviously, and forced a save out of ter Stegen. Now it's Courtois' turn and Barcelona's opportunity to get a corner. What will they be able to do with it? A lot of short corners in the first game. And it looks like they're going to go for the same in this one. Another short corner towards Memphis Depay. And they've worked their way out to Pedri now. Is he going to be able to manufacture anything? Ousmane Dembele shaken one off. And found Kun Aguero, obviously the man who scored for Barcelona in that game. Well defended by Dani Carvajal. And Real Madrid, we know how dangerous they've been from counterattacks this season. They have a chance to counter here. And it looks like Toni Kroos, rare situation where Toni Kroos has overhit the pass. Very fortunate for Barcelona, I would say, because Real Madrid, you know, like I said, we've seen how good they can be coming forward on the counter-attack, and they had bodies flooding forward in that one. But now it's Barcelona's time. Ousmane Dembele's put it into the box, and Eder Militao with good shot right there, forcing a save out of Courtois. I was saying a very acrobatic clearance from Militao. But it's Pedri. You don't really see Pedri shoot from range too often, but he caught that one very sweetly. And again, another save forced out of Thibaut Courtois. And Barcelona really starting to find themselves in this game a little bit more now. This is kind of what we saw in the first leg. By this time, Real Madrid had already opened the scoring. But we did see a slow start from Barcelona in that first game. We did see a little bit of it. Oh my gosh, it's hit the hand of Soyuncu. 30 minutes in, it looks like we might get the opportunity for the first goal of the game. Soyuncu is on first look is definitely harsh. The Turkish man in from Leicester City in January gives away a penalty in his first El Clasico. And Kun Aguero is stepping up to take it against Courtois. And Courtois almost saves, but Sergio Aguero hits the post regardless. Courtois didn't have to save in the end. As Toni Kroos now brings the ball out. Looks for a brilliant switch of play, but it is cut out. Barcelona get the ball away. Big. How big will that miss be for the La Liga campaign, as Carvajal has intercepted? Vinicius is denied by ter Stegen. This game has just kicked into high gear. Barcelona, oh my god, they almost shot themselves in the foot big time right there, missing a penalty and then giving the ball away in such a dangerous position. Barcelona have really not got their passing game into high gear in this one. They've given it away again. As Dani Carvajal is intercepting everything in this game. Pedro Neto coming down the right hand side, and his pass intercepted. Barcelona give it away again. Brilliant interception play from Real Madrid in this game. As Neto's trying to dribble in, maybe trying a little bit too hard, as he had options, but no one really made a run. And Real Madrid are just keeping the pressure on Barcelona right now in this one. Modric has made his way into the box, and Luka Modric, we was talking about him earlier, and he gives Real Madrid the lead. 41 minutes on the clock. Barcelona are just crumbling under the pressure of the game, and that's not something you would usually say about Barcelona, but well worked from Real Madrid. Nice little layoff from, I believe, Pedro Neto, and he found Luka Modric, who you saw him pick his head up a couple times to look for a ball. But in the end, just tucking it away in that bottom corner. And the Croatian gives Real Madrid the lead. A man who's been so important in previous El Clasicos gets his second La Liga goal of the season. And that is by far the biggest one. I mean, he's stepped up in big moments for Real Madrid this season. Obviously, the main moment you would think of is the game against Manchester United in the Champions League at Old Trafford. But this one right here, as we've already mentioned how big this game is to potentially deciding the champions of this season of La Liga. Modric has given Real Madrid the lead right before the half-time whistle. Carvajal again stopping that one. Carvajal has been brilliant in this first 45 minutes. But Barcelona do have a chance to get themselves back into this game before the end of the first half. It's a corner. They haven't been too dangerous from corners, and it comes into the near post. Terrible delivery. And that is it for the first half of this game. Real Madrid, just like the first game at the Nou Camp, head into halftime 1-0 up. A goal from Luka Modric. And Barcelona unable to reply. Penalty missed from them. Great saves from ter Stegen. Real Madrid could be further ahead, but they could also be behind. What a game that hangs in the balance at this time, halftime.
Alright, ladies and germs, we have another episode of the Leicester City career mode, the second of the day. This one is the beginning of the new Premier League season, and you can see we're starting against Everton, a team who we have struggled with in the past in this career mode. Stevan Jovetic is making his debut in this game. You can see the lineup. Keepers do make a lot of saves when you try and shoot the ball like that. However, 70 minutes in now, Jamie Vardy nicks the ball off of John Stones. Bursts into the box, could go all himself, but he has Jovetic beside him, saved by Joel, but Jovetic is able to get there before anyone else, and Stevan Jovetic manages to nick a goal on his debut away from home on his full first game for Leicester City. Can he be that guy to push us even further in the title race? We just missed out on it last season in the last episode. Maybe with a player like Jovetic. I mean, Vardy scored a lot of goals for us, but I just thought Jamie Vardy is starting to get on now. Once he loses those key attributes for him, which is obviously his pace, his stamina, and stuff like that. Once he loses them, maybe he'll have a tough time.
And here we are ready to kick off the second half here at the Santiago Bernabeu. Brilliant first half. We have not been disappointed from any of these El Clasicos so far this season. Brilliant football coming from both sides in these games. I actually looked, I was looking at Ronald Koeman down on the touchline. I thought he was a Real Madrid player. Ball's been given away from Real Madrid. And Barcelona really need to step their game up in this second half. Of course, they had chances in the first. A penalty that, in my eyes, wasn't a penalty. Maybe a little bit fortunate to be given the penalty in the first place. So maybe justice is served in Barcelona missing it. But if they want to get anything out of this game, they're going to really have to turn up the style in this second half. And it looks like they're trying to do that. And just as I open my mouth, only 5 minutes needed in this second half before Ousmane Dembele steps up. Right foot, left foot, it doesn't matter. And he smashes it into the back of the net. And Barcelona come out into this second half with some real serious intention. The Real Madrid defense just hasn't come out yet in this second half. All over the place. All over the place. But you have to give credit to Barcelona, the way they shifted the ball around. You know, we talk so much about how important it is to move the ball quickly. And that is exactly why. Because defenses can't keep up with it sometimes. And just as Benzema took kickoff at the beginning of the second half, only 5 minutes later, he's taking kickoff again as Barcelona have pulled themselves level. We are in for another treat of football. Just like we got in the first leg. I say the first leg, the first meeting this season. Brilliant game. What a brilliant game of football it was. And looks like we're in for another one today. Casemiro finding Benzema. Here's Toni Kroos. A lot of Real Madrid players forward, but no one really being able to find any real space. Lovely, well-worked play from Real Madrid right here. As Modric gets into the box and puts a beautiful ball across the face of goal. Pedro Neto off of the crossbar. What is going on in this second half of football? What a game. As Casemiro is taken down. Nothing given by the referee. Interesting decision right there, as the Real Madrid players are absolutely furious that nothing is given. Barcelona come forward again. What a game of football we're witnessing right now. Well defended there from Kegla Soyuncu right there. Giving away a penalty earlier. Very harsh with the decision, as I said. He's continued to defend well as Casemiro splits the defense, finds Toni Kroos, in space. Vinicius has been found. Vinicius Jr. tries to pull it back to Benzema and is unable to find him. The last ball right there is just not good enough from Vinicius, who has had a little bit of a dip in form from his scintillating start at the beginning of the season. But here come Barcelona again, and it's Memphis Depay. What a game of football we're seeing. Carvajal again, brilliantly done from the Spanish right back. But Barcelona coming forward here. Here's Pedri, and he's looking for options, and there's plenty of them in the Real Madrid penalty area. Maybe not a lot of space, and Barcelona do not need space to create an opportunity, and it's that same man who opened up Real Madrid last time. He scored against them, I believe, in 3 out of the 4 games that they've played. Kun Aguero really enjoys scoring against Real Madrid this season, and look at that pass right there. What a lovely defense spitting through ball from, I believe, Frankie de Jong, and Kun Aguero didn't even need a touch to control. What a finish at that near post. That is exactly what you call world class. Didn't need any space for the pass. No space to make his movement inside the box. Didn't even need a touch before tucking it away. All he could aim for was the near post, and he was still able to find the back of the net through that near post. And this game is just going back and forth so much, from Real Madrid almost scoring a couple times on one side, straight down the other end pretty much to Barcelona getting in the lead for the first time in today's game. Loose ball right there, played from Casemiro, and now it's Real Madrid's turn to buckle under the pressure a little bit as Barcelona come forward again. Here come Barcelona. Soyuncu's defended that really well again. Real Madrid are coming forward, and Vinicius is looking for Pedro Neto. What a ball! And it's to Stegen again, denying Real Madrid. What a chance for Real Madrid to get something out of this. Oh my goodness, I'm almost speechless watching this game. What a game of football we are seeing, and ter Stegen has done an amazing job. Somehow Real Madrid have only scored 1 goal in this game, and Barcelona have been so clinical in making Real Madrid pay for their missed chances. Another ball given away, and Real Madrid, what a through ball that was from Vinicius to find Pedro Neto in the first place, and a fantastic challenge from Frankie de Jong. What a game of football. What a game of football, and Frankie de Jong has been found again. I don't actually think it was Frankie de Jong who made that tackle to begin with. No substitutions made so far in this game. Militao is in there. I wonder if we'll see anybody come in to really make a difference. Time is running out, and if something's going to happen, it's got to happen soon. And again, there's Frankie de Jong making a brilliant tackle, and it's broken to Ousmane Dembele. Can he kill the game off right now? Oh, what is going on there? The back for Real Madrid. And Real Madrid are really cracking under the pressure. Real Madrid are really cracking. They've led the league for so much of this season, and this result will see Barcelona go to the top of the league. I believe they'll go 2 points ahead, and Frankie de Jong's fallen over right there, and there's a chance for Real Madrid to counter again. All of their attacks coming from counters, and brilliantly defended from Harry Maguire. And there is the final whistle to bring to an end a fantastic game of football. And Real Madrid just can't get one over on Barcelona this season when it counts. Another victory for Barcelona over Real Madrid. Another brilliant game of football. Sergio Aguero with the decisive goal, and the first half and the second half, just 2 almost completely opposite games of football. Real Madrid deserved to be in the lead in the first half. Barcelona definitely improved in the second, and Real Madrid's defense, they just couldn't handle it. 2-1 at the end of the day. Barcelona go top of the league, and I'll see you guys in the next one.